On the call this morning, the U.S. dollar is negative for a fourth consecutive day, down 0.5%, after the S&P says a government default would lower the U.S. credit rating to D, the lowest level. But U.S. futures are positive in early trading after Greece officials passed the austerity package despite days of violent protests. And Visa and MasterCard surged more than 11% on news that U.S. officials will ease restrictions on debit card swipe fees. I'm Alex Steele, and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning. I'm Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer with T3Live.com.
And I'm Alex Steele with The Street, and together we bring you the morning call. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy almost long weekend. Scott, let's get to the markets. We look set to bounce again this morning. It's a three-day rally here. You've been skeptical of this rally. Are you still?
Starting yesterday morning on the third day, I always get a little skeptical because I don't like to chase things.
So the fourth day must be even more skeptical.
Right. Fourth day, at this point, I don't think you could buy anything unless you really have a compelling plan. And right now, as far as the S&Ps are concerned, you've had decent entries. You had Monday around the 200-day. Tuesday, we broke above a mini little trend line. That's why on day 3, day 4, I take profits. I like to get in on day 1, day 2, sell day 3, day 4, and then see if the market could prove to go sideways and then sustain this actual move.
Well, I was going to say, so then in order for you to get a little bit more bullish here and believe in this rally, you'd have to see some sideways action, not just straight up.
Exactly.
Okay. So
we've seen some straight up. Then we take a little profits, and then we see how we hold. So let me show you right here in the charts of the spiders. All right, here you go. This was that 200-day moving average. This is when we turned up on Monday. This was your entry. Then when we crossed above this 3-day pivot, above your 128.43, this was your second entry, if so. And then we broke above resistance. But now look what we're coming into. We're coming into this macro descending trend line that comes into around 131.80, and then you also have the 50-day, which should be resistance the first time it comes in there. So right now, this is your buy area, this is your sell area. But then, if we could go sideways and hold up after, the quarter is done, and people are saying it's not just window dressing, after QE2 is done, after some of the excitement or whatever the word is for Greece that was going on over there dies down, then we see what the true girth of this market is, or the true strength, or the true commitment, or not.
So you looked at a lot of the variables, right? The end of QE2, the end of Q2, sort of a semi-Greece resolution here, long holiday weekend. So would you be sort of selling into this rally and then going flat headed into this long weekend?
Depending on how we close, I might go short.
Okay.
Right now, I'm long. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to stay long some stocks that I still think have some room. I'm shorting some extended stocks, and right now I'm starting to accumulate a short in the spiders above this 131 into resistance just for a trade.